Can you imagine being told you might never walk again? At 71, Clara faced that fear every day. Her story will leave you breathless. Her legs trembled with every step. A cane was her lifeline, her constant companion. Chronic arthritis and a bad fall stole her freedom. Clara used to dance in her youth. She twirled through life with grace and joy. Now, she could barely cross her living room. The pain wasn't just physical. It crushed her spirit, dimmed her smile. She felt trapped in her own body, a prisoner of her limitations. Her family watched helplessly. They saw her struggle, her frustration growing. Caregivers whispered about wheelchairs and nursing homes. But they never gave up on her. Their love and support a constant source of strength for Clara. But Clara refused to give up. Deep inside, a spark of hope flickered. She wanted to move again, to live again. She started small, with determination in her heart. Regaining mobility after 70 wasn't a dream, it was her mission. She believed change was possible. Her doctor recommended physical therapy. Gentle exercises for seniors with limited mobility became her daily ritual. She trusted the process at first. Progress was slow. Some days, she could only manage a few steps, but every step fueled her resolve. Clara worked with a therapist named Sarah. Sarah was not just a professional, but a friend who was patient, kind, and believed in her. Together, they built a recovery plan. With Sarah's expertise and Clara's determination leading the way, they focused on safe, practical steps. No miracle cures, just realistic goals. Clara's journey to walk again after injury began here. Sarah introduced light stretching exercises. These were designed for seniors, easy on the joints. Clara could do them at home. She started with seated leg lifts. Just 5 minutes a day, no pressure. Slowly, her muscles began to wake up. Balance was her biggest challenge. Sarah taught her to use a sturdy chair for support. Clara practiced standing tall, feeling stronger each day. Walking aids were a game changer. A walker gave her the confidence to move. She didn't feel ashamed, she felt empowered. Nutrition played a huge role. Clara learned that a balanced diet supports recovery. Protein, calcium, and vitamins fueled her body. She added colorful vegetables to her meals. Whole grains replaced processed snacks. Her energy levels started to climb. Emotional support kept her going. Her family cheered every milestone, no matter how small. Friends sent encouraging notes. Clara also found strength in mindset shifts. She stopped focusing on what she couldn't do. Instead, she celebrated what she could. Positive thinking wasn't easy at first. Doubts crept in, whispering failure. Clara had to battle these negative thoughts every day, but she chose hope over fear. And that made all the difference in her recovery. She discovered senior recovery success stories online. Other people had overcome mobility issues. Their victories inspired her to keep pushing. One story stood out: a woman who danced again at 75. Clara clung to that vision. She wanted to dance, to dot every morning. She visualized herself moving freely. This mental exercise sparked joy. It reminded her why she fought so hard. Physical therapy sessions grew more intense. Clara could now walk short distances with her walker. Her legs felt stronger, more reliable. Sarah introduced Lumpact exercises, things like chair yoga and gentle squats. These built muscle without straining her joints. Clara's home became her gym. She didn't need fancy equipment, just a chair, a walker, and her determination. She practiced walking in her backyard. The fresh air lifted her spirits. Each step felt like a small victory. Her family noticed the change. Clara's smile was back, brighter than ever. She wasn't just walking, she was thriving. 6 months into her journey, a milestone arrived. Clara walked across her house without help. Tears streamed down her face. Her family celebrated with her. They threw a small party, complete with music. Clara swayed to the rhythm, her heart soaring. That moment sparked a new goal. She didn't just want to walk, she wanted to dance again. Like in her youth, Sarah supported this dream. They added dance-inspired exercises to her routine, gentle sways, and steps to improve Coordination. Clara practiced her favorite songs. Old jazz tunes filled her living room. Each note brought her closer to her goal. She started with slow movements. Her walker stood nearby, just in case. But soon, she didn't need it as much. Her confidence grew with every session. She felt lighter, freer, more like her old self. Dancing was no longer a distant dream. Clara joined a senior dance class. It was designed for people with limited mobility. The group welcomed her with open arms. She met others, like her seniors, reclaiming their strength. Their stories of staying active in old age inspired her. She wasn't alone. The class focused on simple choreography, gentle spins, light steps, and lots of laughter. Clara felt alive again. Her first dance recital was a turning point. At 71, she stood on a small stage. The audience included her family and friends. She wore a flowing dress, her favorite color. The music started, and she moved. Not perfectly, but with pure joy. The crowd cheered as she danced. Tears filled her eyes, but this time, they were happy. She had done it. She was dancing. Clara's journey wasn't easy. There were setbacks, days of doubt, but consistency and support carried her through. She learned that recovery takes time. It's not about speed, but persistence. Small steps lead to significant changes. Her story spread in her community. Neighbors asked how she did it. Clara shared her tips, eager to help others. She emphasized starting small. Even 5 minutes of movement counts. Exercises for seniors with limited mobility were her foundation. She also stressed the importance of support. Family, friends, or a therapist can make all the difference. Number 1. Recovers alone. Nutrition remained a cornerstone. Clara shared her simple meal plans. They were easy to follow, even for busy caregivers. Her mindset tips resonated with many. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate every step, no matter how small. Clara's dance class became her second home. She made friends who shared her passion. They motivated each other to keep moving. She even inspired her grandchildren. They started dancing with her at home. Laughter filled their weekends together. Her story reached beyond her town. A local news outlet featured her journey. Senior recovery success stories like hers went viral. People emailed her from across the country. They wanted to know how to walk again after an injury. Clara replied to every message. She became a beacon of hope. Her story showed that age is just a number. With effort, anyone can regain mobility after 70. Clara now dances twice a week. She's not a professional, but she doesn't need to be. Her joy is what matters. She still uses a cane on bad days. But that's okay, it's part of her journey. She's learned to embrace every moment. Her family calls her their miracle. But Clara disagrees. It's not a miracle, she says. It's hard work. And heart. She shares her story to inspire others. Caregivers, seniors, anyone struggling with mobility. She wants them to know. Change is possible. Clara's advice is simple but powerful. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. She encourages seniors to talk to their doctors. Find safe exercises that work for them. Physical therapy can be life-changing. For caregivers, she has a message. Be patient, be present. Your support can move mountains for someone you love. Clara's journey teaches us something vital. It's never too late to start over. Hope and effort can rewrite your story. She still faces challenges. Some days, her joints ache, but she keeps moving, keeps dancing, keeps living. Her dance class is planning another recital. Clara's already practicing her routine. She can't wait to shine again. This isn't just Clara's story, it's a reminder for all of us. We can overcome obstacles, no matter our age. Her journey shows what's possible. With the right tools, support, and mindset, you can stay active in old age. You can thrive. Clara's transformation is proof. From a cane to the dance floor, she reclaimed her life. Her story can inspire yours. If Clara's journey touched your heart, please like this video. Your support helps us share more stories like hers. It keeps hope alive. Do you know someone struggling with mobility? Please share this video with them. Let them see what's possible with determination. Subscribe for more real-life health and recovery stories. We're here to inspire, inform, and uplift you every step of the way. Drop a comment below. Share your own story, struggles, or words of encouragement. Let's build a community of hope together. Clara danced at 71. What's your next step? Take it today, and let's keep moving forward together.